Are you a fan of single-player games that you know you'll be replaying at least once a year? For me, those games are God of War, The Last of Us, Elden Ring, Lies of P, the newest Spider-Man games, The Wild Hunt, and many more. Well, I'm excited to say that this year, my list just got a little bit bigger, and I hope yours did too. I'm the type of person who loves epic action games with a fair challenge, quests that actually matter, and characters that keep you invested, all while competing to get the best weapons and upgrades. I'm the type of gamer who spends 20 minutes in the menu, agonizing over whether to upgrade stamina or damage. And let's be honest, there's nothing more satisfying than wiping the floor with a skyscraper-sized boss. I'm happy to say this isn't God of War, or just another generic Souls-like game. My name is Bear Mental, and I'm ready to lose my sanity to the monkey gods in Black Myth Wukong.
Hey, I have nothing against bears. I still can't get over the tiger fight. It was so cool. Get it. Right, time for Burning Man.
So the key thing to get the game's intro right is to instantly grab the player's attention, and oh boy does Wukong deliver. It wastes none of your time. It shows your character who instantly rushes towards danger by surfing on a cloud. Yeah people, a cloud. You heard me right. If that's not enough, you're being watched by enormous creatures that look like titans from God of War, then you instantly meet the main villain. You don't like each other, you insult each other, and then you fight. In less than 5 minutes, you're in the tutorial fight, which was done very well in my opinion. The game gives you an endgame level character so you can get a taste of scale and combat variation. After that quick but entertaining fight, you get another absolutely epic scene where your character gets blasted into a mountain. It's been less than 10 minutes and you already hate that guy you just fought. You're ready for revenge. But then, you get an introduction to the stone monkeys and their elder, who explains what happens and what you have to do right now. Simple as hell, and I'm already invested. The next thing you see is the Wukong logo, and you're ready to go bananas. If that isn't a good intro, I don't know what is.
What? You took your sweet ass time to transform. No guys. Indeed you shall regret it.
After all that epic stuff that happened to you previously, you finally get thrown into the world and face your first enemies. The first enemies that can actually kill you. Well, I hope you didn't die to these guys because, you know, the game is gonna get harder from now on. Believe me. So by this point, Chapter 1 has officially begun. It serves the purpose of showing you the mechanics of the game, so I'd call this the tutorial chapter anyway. The game introduces you to the altars, which act like checkpoints, but most of us call them bonfires anyway. Thank you, Miyazaki. You also get introduced to a funny character that looks like a radish, but despite his looks, he'll be very helpful in our journey ahead. After meeting our new friend, the game quickly shows you a couple of other important things. You have many different resources to collect and skill points to earn, so you should always try and explore as much as possible. After all of that stuff is done, we meet our first boss, which serves as a tutorial. I think this boss was cleverly designed, not so much to teach you combat, but to focus on timing, and to pay attention. Our weird-looking friend appears mid-fight, and then there starts a cutscene. He gives us a skill that can freeze enemies in time. But the kicker is, if you don't pay attention, the enemy can unfreeze, and finish off their attack right in your face. Exactly what almost happens to our radish-like friend during the cutscene. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but that's how I saw the whole scene, and it was really funny to me. After that, it's pretty much what you'd expect. You run around, explore, fight some enemies, then you get introduced to a new mechanic called meditation. It's a pretty easy way of getting a skill point. You just press one button and enjoy the scenery. Reminds me of Ghost of Tsushima. After that nice moment of peace, we continue down our path and run into our friend, Altar Boy! Again! This time, he gives us a lesson on shapeshifting. And yes, I forgot his name, so that's why I'm gonna keep giving him weird nicknames. But anyway, if you didn't know, our monkey boy can shapeshift. Which brings us to another boss fight. After defeating Darth Maul, we get to drink his soul and gain a new ability. We can now turn into him for a short while and use his attacks and combos. I think this mechanic is really cool and is gonna add a lot of variety to the game. Now it's time to meet this guy. I consider this to be the first real boss of the game. He has ridiculous area of effect attacks that can basically one-shot you if you get caught in them. This boss will test your distance game and stamina management. My advice is to try to stun lock him with combos and use your magic at the most optimal moment. My first try went very well, I almost got him. So going into my second try I felt confident. Too confident. I got greedy and started button mashing, which is definitely not the way to go with any boss in this game. But after a few deaths we finally got him. I'll just show you how this played out with some epic copyright music. Enjoy.
What was that?
I wasn't planning on making a narrated playthrough, but I really enjoyed how well paced the first two chapters were and how efficiently they teach new players what to expect. If you watched this far, that means the world to me. Maybe hit that subscribe button and leave a comment down below. If you're the type of person who likes to watch the full playthrough, you can view the entire stream on my channel. This video took me much longer than I initially thought, and I can't wait to continue playing the game. I'll be very happy to see you in my next stream, which I'll also upload to the channel in a similar style. Thanks for watching, this has been Bare Mental, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Oh, no.